mega confused when I saw Ryan's name for like 2 seconds.
Ryan's name was.
What did
Yeah, I
Ryan
looked
do?
up. No, it looked like Ryan said join the booth, and I was like, oh, what?
When
And
did
I was like,
Ryan
oh
join
no.
here?
Yeah, I thought Ryan was in here. I was like, wait, Ryan's in here? Does he do recording? And the next thing I was like, he does recording, but no, it was specifically. And then I looked at the name again. I was like, oh no, that's just Blade because I actually have his thing on, so it says Ronnie, not
Yeah.
Ryan.
Ah. Okay,
So I was
hey.
like, huh?
Okay, hold that thought.
I didn't know I could change the whole Rajang armor. I thought it was going to be limited to a certain part of it, but no! This looks dope!
Anyway. Before we get started with this, hang on.
Alright.
I gotta get the necessary shit out of the way. The game.
Yep.
Bruh.
You called my name specifically so I could hear you open up a monster can. Oh, you a different breed. Get out of here.
Yo. He's just
Yo,
sipping that.
I'm just imagining, like, one day we all meet in like one spot. First things first, that's a terrible idea. And
Why would that be
second,
too bad?
Because
That'd be bad.
I'm not gonna edit this out of the way, okay? Like the amount of shit we have told each other about what we're gonna do if we ever met each other. Why do I have a feeling some of us will actually hold up to those statements?
Well, who knows? People can say that, but you don't know if they're actually gonna do it.
I'm just imagining,
I
like,
guarantee.
I'm not gonna get names in the way, but let's just say some people say, for example, yo, if I ever meet you, I will smack you to make sure that some of the stupidest out of you, like, falls off your head or some shit.
So it's like Marty, Alex, Marty. Damn. Sorry, I had to do that once because the amount of things you have said and I've heard, it needed to be. You just had to happen. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
But yeah, and like whatchamacallit, like for example, I'm just imagining, like, we all meet up in the same place, and of course I'm rocking a Monster Energy drink with me.
I couldn't convince him otherwise not to take it.
And whatchamacallit, and suddenly, yo, imagine the moment he smacks, like the Monster Energy out of my hand. He's like, that right there, my good friend, is like for all the stupid shit that you have ever said throughout your entire life up to this point to me.
It just had to be done.
And I just look down and I see like the spilled Monster Energy drink. And then I just turn back to you and you hear this. Hang on.
I was supposed to hear a rumbling or something?
No. Damn it, I ruined it.
Abort. Is that the Broly theme? Yeah, that's the Z Broly theme. Is that one?
Yeah, 2K just looks at me. He's like, you okay? Come on, man. Well, it's just an energy drink. I'll buy you another one. And then you suddenly just see my hair starts glowing and everything. And I look at you. I'm like,
oh,
run.
I meant to ask you. Your
Before
mother
it's
had
too
visions.
late.
In the all giant
Some in dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
dreamt
yeah,
of Thor a
anyway.
while ago.
Thor.
Came true too.
Right, let me save on
He
this
showed up at
game.
my house.
He did?
Oh shit! I totally forgot.
You didn't forget to save, did you?
No, not that. I
Oh,
forgot
thank goodness.
I forgot the share screen.
Yeah, I'm kind of outside the door. I cannot see.
Yeah. Kinda.
that is the third time you say the exact same thing.
It's like you let Blade in, but I can't see.
You said the exact
Are
same
they
thing
dangerous?
back in like the
Yeah.
beginning of God of War Ragnarok and in
Kinda nice.
Until Dawn.
Oh death, oh death. That's
That is a good song. That is a very good song. Both the original and the. Is it called? Is it pronounced reprise or reprise? Like.
I want to say reprise, but I
Mm.
could be saying that wrong.
Perfect timing.
For what?
I don't know why she was gonna call her mystical cow for a second. Again.
Oh
I
wow.
mean, it is a mystical cow. I mean, look how fluffy it is.
Is it? No, it's not a cow. Is it? It's
I
like
know
a
things
yak.
have been
It's a yak.
Yeah.
weird
Yeah, it's a yak.
in a lot of ways, but I'm glad you came here.
Me too.
I love it that you can actually sit here and just admire it for as long as you want.
Uh,
Did you?
yeah. I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still
nah,
here.
he's been grabbed into the shadow realm. He's grabbed to the shadow realm.
I can hear you just fine.
Picture
Bro,
says otherwise. There we said it cannot be displayed on the screen.
I mean, I can hear you just fine.
If that's the case, then why is it not allowing me to see the share screen?
Oh, cause it
Like you
Because it-
lagging for me for a second ago.
turned off due to problems.
So now that I know how to get back here, I could come
There
back
we go.
anytime I wanted, right?
Nope,
What?
never mind.
Bruh.
No?
After things calm down.
Like it was working, and then
After
you turned it
Ragnarok?
off. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm
you
pretty
gotta
sure I
love this thing.
didn't. I'm pretty sure I turned it back on.
I don't think I'll be
Wait.
busy then.
You just need to have it like one of your drawings of you like trying to like steady the camera, and I'm just trying to like put back in the wires. It's like, what was that
Come on,
word
girl.
called?
You can make it.
Not word,
here?
the phrasing
A
used.
shortcut.
Technical difficulties are happening. We'll be right back after these messages.
You can do it, Lola.
Dude.
And we
What's
just
the
have
yellow
no,
brick?
we just have like whatchamacallit, one of those hanging there pictures.
I meant what I said before.
You have bladers like this
You know?
a little to the left,
Right, okay.
a little to the right, a little left.
Hang on a
No, my
second.
left.
I think it's also because you got Monster Hunter Rise running in the background.
I turned it off. I accidentally clicked that one again because I was trying to go back to your screen.
Things are really good.
Let me also make sure that I'm also not downloading anything while all this is happening. Nope.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
Yeah.
Okay, we are
Is
back.
it working?
That's me again. And
Alright, we're back.
About damn time.
We're already here?
Yeah. We left it off here.
Too late to whine now.
now,
Facial structure wise, Atreus definitely looks more like his mom.
Yes.
Damn. Nice.
Who was that?
Have you ever seen Twice Upon what was it? Twice Upon a Mouse?
I have
Or-
not.
Or twice a I think it's hello.
Just licking stones there, buddy.
It's blind.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with
it
it?
is.
I can't feel anything.
there's nothing to feel. Ryla whispered its soul away.
Oh yeah, it has no soul. I remember this part.
You know, to me that is
You know
the
where she
most
lives?
terrifying shit,
What are you gonna do?
concept-wise.
I've buried enough wolves this winter.
But that your soul gets sucked out of you and you're
Yes.
nothing but just an empty husk.
Yeah, like the concept. Because keep in mind, what is to everyone the most important thing ever?
They're so.
Life.
Their life and
soul
their
in general.
life and their
These
hello.
creatures are fast.
I got
There's
that.
some big footprints.
Their life and basically like the most important things in life is life and soul, right? Like the idea is to never lose your heart and to never lose your soul. So imagine not you personally fucking up and losing one of them. Because, for example, your soul can get stained and your heart can be broken, but it can be fixed in time. But imagine having that stolen from you.
I don't think I'd have much to feel to begin with. But I get what you're saying and what you're putting down.
I mean, well, I don't know if this is the same concept, but no, I think it's just no emotions. How many of you watched The Fairly Odd Parents?
Yes.
I've seen it. I used to watch it quite a lot. Why?
Remember that one episode where Timmy like wished that he had no emotions?
Yes.
I forgot about that episode.
You know how that turned out, bro.
I'm pretty sure it ended up going a very dark route.
No, you even have trips where like she's like, I'm ignoring you. She's just like, I forgot what she said, but something like, stop ignoring me, ignoring you, or some shit like that. Bro.
But was Timmy just had like the blind face on, or he just had wide eyes and just didn't?
He
know how to
basically just
respond?
wished that like he had no emotions, and basically yeah, he just had like a blank face, no,
Yeah,
no
he just
feeling,
had
no.
the. He just had that. Whatever.
In a sense, that's kind of an emotion on its own. If you're just
Yes,
gonna say
it's-
whatever.
I think it's like what, ignorance or
Looks like we need to
disgust
find a
to a
way through.
degree.
Can you see
It's like you're just so tired of it,
Looking.
you just don't know what to do with it anymore. You're like, oh, okay.
You know who was a very interesting character who did that concept very well?
Who?
Have you ever seen a movie called Dragonheart?
No, but I have heard of it.
The first one. The first one, not the other two ones. 'Cause the second one and the
Dragonheart
third
sounds
one
familiar.
were... Anyway, and in that movie they have, you know, the dragon dude is, for starters, the last of his hello.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the last dragon, and he had, you know, he had to die for the bad guy to also die. And at some point, you know, the princess who was the king's wife, I think. No, not even his wife, his sister. Not in the same story, but whatever.
Right.
And basically she asked him, she's like, hey, if you know that my brother is so dangerous, why haven't you, I don't know, killed yourself already? And since, you know, you want to die so that he won't have to, you know, be a dick to everyone anymore and shit. And the dragon dude is like, well, I could kill myself and, you know, spare everyone the trouble, you know, basically doing a good thing, but I'm gonna lose something very important if I do that. That's why I'm asking someone else to kill me. And she's like, what are you losing, your dignity? And he's like, my soul. And
Now that we
they
talk about that.
and they also talked about it in the not so good movie Wrath of the Gods. No, Clash of the Titans. Not the game. Because in that game, Hades talks to Zeus, and Hades is like, no, Zeus asks Hades. He's like, why are you helping the god of war to? Why are you helping the god of war, you know, to release Kronos onto the world? Like, are you afraid? And guess what? Hades of all people, says.
What does Hades say?
He basically says, my dude, what do you want me to say? That I am afraid of dying? Yes, I am afraid of dying. And Hades is like, if he's like, when humans die, at least I know that their souls, you know, go to a different place. But if a god dies, there's no afterlife. There's no redemption for us. It's just absence. We just die and we stop existing. And then he straight up looks at Kronos. Yeah, and then he looks at Kronos, who is like kinda dead. And he's like, it's oblivion. Okay, it's oblivion. Nothing happens for us after we're done. And that scares me shitless.
Because imagine not. Like, that's just something freaky for like a momentary second. I'm pretty sure this is like considered a werewolf in
Did a
canon.
lot of giants live here?
Yes, it's
Over
a
time?
Norse
You wanna know
mythology
about your
werewolf.
mother?
She lived this entire life before she had me. But I don't know anything about it.
And I think this is the first time I ever have
I
to
don't know
edit a
anything about
video.
her. Your mother left the path.
Well, I
of the
Why is
haven't
that?
edited
before I
videos
was born.
before, but whatever.
What makes you need to edit it?
I'll get to that in a second.
Questions to a thing I cannot answer.
Nata, go! This is Gryla's home. No way.
To be
She needs
honest
be
with you,
checking her
to be honest
traps,
with you,
but
I
she might
think
have
it's
more animals
best
inside.
to have
We have to be
questions.
quick.
A test?
No, I say it's better to have questions instead of having like all the answers to everything.
There's another way in, up there. We'll have to figure out how to.
It
get to
depends on the scenario. If you want to know about something to a certain degree, then it's like, yeah, you want to know about it. If you don't want to know about it,
Maybe
it's
there's a
probably
way to
better
get
not to
to
know
the
about
pilot
something that
and
could
the
possibly
pilot.
harm you, I suppose. I think that's why people keep secrets in the first place.
And still I followed.
Because, oh yeah, you talk about the first game where Kratos is like, I don't believe in any of this, but I still follow.
I think that was in this game. where Atreus says, he's like, don't you trust me? He's like, I do trust you. Do you question me? No.
Hang on.
And
I'll
yet
create a
still
way.
follow.
So, Gryla,
Oh
What
yeah,
if
it's
she
in this
made
game.
animal souls
I was
for
too
anyone?
busy thinking of the
We
previous.
can live moments of our lives. Finally feel free. The wind in their fur.
Damn, that almost
Dang.
landed on me.
It did land on you, just phased through you. I'm surprised it didn't take any damage from that. Just,
It's not real.
oh,
That is like the millionth time I've come across a character, not just in video game, but like in general, in stories, you know, who do stuff to avoid reality.
he said shush to the butt he knocked
Wow.
over.
the things are so big. Where's the wolf?
There's a door to the cellar over here. She might keep the animals down there.
I have a
We've already
tiny
in the wall.
feeling this person
gotta turn it.
is
Loki.
big.
We know my future, and it doesn't
I
involve
mean,
us getting
a
killed by
giant?
Grandma.
Not how it works.
And she's also a giant, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah.
Almost. Got it.
What is this, Jack and the Beanstalk? Fee-fi
Kind of.
bum.
Kind of. That's probably the best way to describe what's about to happen.
People keep saying, oh, it would be awesome if I was a superhero, or it would be awesome if I was a giant and everything. I'm like, think of that from a practical point of view.
Point of view, and then come back and tell me if that's a good thing.
You imagine the amount of doors you have to go through, bro.
Yo, being a giant, you won't be able to fit in a regular house anymore. You won't have regular clothes that would fit you anymore. Nah,
Like
I'm
for
good, bro.
example, people say, "Hey, I want to be a giant." I'm like, say goodbye to your life for starters.
Your life just became not normal for the next, like, however long you're being a giant for.
Yo, and when you're trying to get a job, let's say for example, it's an office job, your fingers wouldn't fit the fucking keyboard.
Bro, you put your finger on that keyboard, you're smashing that keyboard. Along with the computer.
We need to find a way back there.
Or better yet, you can't even play video games no more because there's no controller that fits your hands.
That's it.
Exactly, so all you can do is watch video games. And matter of fact, that's gonna be difficult to even watch them, because they're on a tiny screen. Unless someone makes a custom-made TV that's for your size, then sure.
Yeah, you literally have to have a home, not even a home theater. You have to have a literal cinema to watch stuff.
Exactly, TV just becomes irrelevant to you now, because of your size. So it's like, you know what? As a concept from now on, you're gonna watch TV like this. But it's not very fun to watch it like this, or you don't have a choice. Yeah, so a giant thing I definitely would not want to buy.
Shit.
There we go
And-
again.
Yep.
Just like the other.
And I have nothing downloading. I don't know what's going on.
It's just my internet being stupid as always.
Wait, aren't you back in the main room for the good one?
No.
She took it, Soul.
Oh, you back in the other one now?
Yeah.
There's not much more
But
I
don't
can
worry,
do.
that's gonna be fixed very soon.
Okay.
Let's see
Hold
what
this.
we got.
What are you?
You didn't have a least favorite giant, did you?
What?
Never mind. This one.
No. You can't.
Your mother said I'd know what to do with these.
Yes, eventually. I just gave them to you.
I know. But they can't hide forever, right? And we can't just leave it here to die.
Are you sure?
No.
At least he fixed his haircut.
Wait, his haircut was always a mohawk, wasn't it?
Yeah, but in the previous game it was, you know, messier.
Well, he was a kid back then.
Hmm.
I actually don't know how to do this part.
Okay. Together, then?
Now this bit is
I
interesting.
just had a revelation.
What was that?
This is Jormungandr.
Heck yeah.
What? Jormungandr's already here. He already exists.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Mimir said that during Ragnarok, Thor will send Jormungandr back in time even before he was created, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which means that while Jormungandr, our Jormungandr, is in the past, at some point, another Jormungandr will exist. Which will turn out to be the Jormungandr who gets sent back in time and vice versa. So, I think this is that Jormungandr. So this is
Because he's
Jormungandr. So this is the Jormungandr from, you know, who gets created, and then in Ragnarok fights Thor, and gets sent back in time, and becomes the Jormungandr that we know.
Okay, that does make sense.
They're even playing his theme. What are you talking about? They're literally playing Jormungandr's theme right now.
Isn't the Jormungandr one of Thor's kids as well?
Wait,
No,
No,
Thor's kids, Loki's kids.
that's it?
Yes.
Where's it going? That even work?
I don't know. Here.
He said, oh, nope.
But you're giving up already? They're your
It's
responsibility.
not that. It's not. I just think they're better off with you.
My man said I ain't cut out for this, G.
Loki,
I think this is Loki. I was like,
are you certain?
it's Atreus.
His giant name is
Funny
Loki.
phrase.
Yeah, his giant name is Loki. But then I think he says, just call me Atreus.
Are you not seeing this right now?
I'm watching this right now.
Okay.
I just remember this scene. Because I remember playing it.
Let's get back. Head up
For
those
those who
stairs again.
don't know, I've played this.
Sorry.
I've played
I
the
just
game.
have to get
I'm a
out
bit
the same way
further
we
ahead
came
than
in. She
the
can't know we
playthrough,
were
so
here.
I know a little of what
We better
happens.
put that cut back when we get to it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, a lot happens. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot happens.
I know.
We have to close the door.
I've got
And
it.
and lock it again?
make it look like no one ever came here in the first place.
You know, for people trying to be quiet, they're doing a great job.
Great job. You're so loud, bro.
You know what the worst part is? That goes for me right now as well.
Hey, help me with this. It's heavier
Hold on
than
a
it looks.
second. Huh. Interesting.
Hide!
Enough whining. Won't even remember
Sheesh.
in a moment.
How did they make it home before she did?
She had to go around, I don't know.
We're just going to kill him.
No, because we are going to stop her. I've avoided this for too long. She's not well.
You know, you should be thanking
Oh.
me.
Well,
What good does a soul do anybody? It's just a vessel for pain. I damn near envy you.
Okay, the cauldron. Without it, she'll have no use for the souls. I'll distract her. You free the wolf. Then we break the cauldron.
You sure?
But we can't hide forever.
I mean,
I told you never to come back here!
That's right, look at me!
So many things I've forgotten. And you refuse to be one of them!
It doesn't
sheesh.
Yeah, there's a whole deal going on here.
Destiny ever do for anybody? Was it your mom's destiny to grow so young? It was your father's destiny to die that absolute fool.
I won't give up on you.
Hello.
You brought a friend.
Loki!
Loki?
Let him
Sheesh.
I don't know why. I'm getting Baba Yaga vibes for some reason.
Specifically Bobby.
Get out of my house!
Gladly.
Through here, follow me.
You know
This
we
way.
would, but
That's
we
right.
can't let you take that one.
Up this way. There's a way back to her kitchen.
Where are you?
You sure you want to go
Get
back
out of
there?
my ear,
I
please.
told you, we have to.
I can hear you.
Over there. Gotta destroy that cauldron. Can you swing across?
I guess.
Try.
Where'd you go? Hmm? You hiding? You should stay. Hey!
I guess we're fighting.
Away from that!
Ugh.
How am I okay from that? Oh shit, we are fighting.
Well, you are Kratos' son.
Here in my humble home.
Yeah, keep in mind, Kratos did
Having a
fuck
bit of
Cronus
fun before
before.
your father croaks, eh? Don't talk about my father!
Gotta get off the floor.
You have to get off the floor.
You'll do it, you're pitiful giants! The both of you!
There's a candle over there. Maybe she'll get stunned if I hit it.
Why?
Not here! Not here! Why
Stunned
won't
her. Hit the cauldron.
I'm a No! Get away!
Next up.
Springan di Kangur! Here!
Shoot those before they hit you. It should dispel her magic.
You can't hit this. You have to avoid this.
Now, even though I can't relate to this, I find it rather relatable.
Well, the
What?
one that you being a giant?
No, the whole,
Now hit the cauldron.
you know, I don't want to face reality, so I'm doing drugs.
Stay! Boom!
I don't want to face reality because what?
She doesn't want to face reality, so she's doing drugs.
Fair enough.
I've never had to deal with that, but I can get it.
You've been in that position where you don't want to face reality.
I personally never had to do that, but
But you met some people.
I've met
People who are dealing with similar shit. Excuse me.
This must be really hard for Angraboda. Because to us, this is just a fight. To her, this is her grandma, which is a big deal. I think the turning into an animal part is part of Zeus.
Oh, it came from Zeus?
Yeah, because Zeus can turn into animals.
Yes, he could.
Dang.
What did you do?
I saved you.
I should have thrown you to the wolves right after I pulled you out of your mother.
Sheesh.
Get out!
Just
Get out!
no. Let's go.
You think you've done something here, granddaughter? You are nothing! And no one will ever remember you! Not even Loki! You'll just be a forgotten chapter in his story! He'll be too busy mourning his father!
Damn.
If I see you again, you'll wish you died with your parents!
Again, motion capture.
See if it gets more comfortable.
It
Sheesh.
was lagging for me when I read the subtitles, though.
You
Yeah.
sure it's alright to leave her here? What if she comes out looking for...
She used to leave me food.
What?
She'd say she didn't care about me.
That's one of the worst parts ever, right? When you see a person in like their broken state and the only thing you can do is just remember the good times.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'd wake up and I'd see a loaf of bread sitting next to the fire. Just baked just the way she always used to. She's not a monster, you know? She's lost.
Have you noticed that a lot of characters in this game are not bad, but broken?
Yeah. A lot of people are dealing with like something that's troubling them, which then makes them seem look like a bad person, but they're not.
Because, let's be honest, because Thor throughout the entire game, you know, he was described as, you know,
This way.
powerful, merciless, cruel, all powerful and everything. I'm pretty sure I said that twice. And and then suddenly when we see him, we're like,
It's fine.
are you sure this is
This
Thor?
was a long time coming. We'll be back once we reach the
I
other
think a
side.
lot of people were thrown through a loop when they saw
Well,
Thor
then-
being fat. And I was like,
That's
dude,
2 out of 3?
No,
you're
it's
too
not-
spoiled by the Marvel Thor.
Race me.
No, it's
Come
not
on.
just
Plus,
it's not
Thor
just
still
the
has
I know you
strength,
want a
bro.
rematch after
it's
last
not
time.
just the personality. Like you could tell that Thor Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Like you could tell that Thor was dealing with shit, you know? Because first things first, Odin couldn't care less about him for starters. Like, Odin literally looked at him and he's like, "My dude, I didn't bring you here to talk to Kratos. I brought you here because I might need you to kill him."
Even though I was about to say Kratos, but I meant Thor was like offering mead. He's like, I brought mead.
Appreciate
Just a
it.
drink.
Last time, I
Weapons
beat you.
on the table.
I'm pretty sure
That was
it
a good scene.
tie.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
Another.
Another.
Yo.
You look like a calm, reasonable man.
Unreasonable, man. I remember when we had to Google
So
who
prove me
voices him to
Won't
be
you three
sure.
go?
Fine.
He sounded like Thanos. It
did.
sounds so much like the guy from Thanos.
You coming or what?
That's cheating.
Go, go!
Gets on a whole different
Oh, no,
animal.
you don't.
Oh, there we go.
Watch the turn here! I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
This field always smells so amazing. I assume your nose is much better like this. Don't get too distracted. Oh, come on! You're not getting tired now, are you?
I'm running with
I
the
don't think
world.
so.
Cheerful
Bye-bye.
as fuck. Oh, no.
Whoa! Asa, faster! We got him now! Whoa!
Oh, oh.
No, you don't. Oh,
Challenging bar.
Challenging bark. Because you know what a challenging bark sounds like.
You really made me work for it.
Work for it. He rode a magic fox the whole way.
Loki. Atreus. Thank you.
Ring, ding,
sorry
ding,
she was
ding,
so
ding,
hard on
ding,
you.
ding, ding, ding.
I would not be surprised if these two actually become a thing later on in like other God of War.
Mm.
They hint at it so
Suppose
much.
you're ready to get
You
home.
can't tell me they don't.
I'll meet you by the shrine when you're ready.
Yeah, it's
Do I have to
acceptable.
leave?
Not if you don't want to. You still don't believe it, do you?
Nope. The world as we know it will end.
I don't think I tried. Didn't we have like a conversation that Kratos does not prepare his son
I think
before he meets a woman?
you care for your dad so
Yes.
much you
I
can't
don't
conceive
I
of a
don't
world
think we've
without
actually had them say that, but we did hear them say that. Well, I told you that they say that at some point. Curtis
Kratos
asks,
just says, "I do not know."
no, Curtis asks Mimir. He's like Mimir. Do you think I did a good job? At what, brother? You know, preparing him. Well, you have prepared him for the journey ahead. No, I mean like prepared him, you know, to meet someone one day. And Mimir's just in there like, hey, I taught him everything I knew. I mean, I don't know if you taught him anything more.
Come here.
Did you? I
need
thought
to
you
show you
prepared him for
something.
that.
They're both looking at each other like, we're fucked.
We could have done a better job.
But I mean, hey, I mean that's how you learn, though. You gotta do it yourself.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, sure, you can get that lending hand push,
you
but
can
then
have
sometimes you just have to fly out on your own.
you can have the typical you know, talk, but
I thought that, how would that even go with the Kratos of all people? Imagine Kratos is about to give you the talk. How is that gonna go well?
my dude, how many people has Kratos smashed?
Too many.
That's not even gonna be like a talk anymore. This is just like, hey yo, you need to make sure whoever you're doing this with is the one you care about. Because the way how I've done it, it's a painful
Yeah.
road, son.
Yeah, you know what he's gonna tell him?
What?
What?
Up, down, quarter circle, mash a circle, R3 and L3.
Good grief.
Yo.
to lose a parent, to lose both.
Faye's
You're one, but your
theme
father,
in this game is amazing.
you've still got time
The music, for the direction of the music in this game is really good. I like it.
to say goodbye.
Hmm. Because
I know what you're trying to say.
I think that the song Ashes,
appreciate it.
you know that place
I
when
do.
Faye dies, and then they scatter her ashes and
But-
everything.
Yeah.
That's not just an awesome song. I think the voice actress of Faye is actually the one doing the vocals in
Gotta
that
be more
song.
than a bunch of stories with our endings
You know
already
what?
written.
That makes sense.
I love how the armor folds.
What happens to you now?
Hmm.
Why didn't they?
I don't know. Like I said, once you're gone, my part in this is over.
My girl said, "Yo, I didn't even have the luxury to be a DLC story, but whatever."
So,
You just didn't even get that luxury, kid. But you have a whole story ahead of you.
I think your
For
part is
for
as
all
big
we
as
know,
you
you're
want it to
gonna be the next big game. You're gonna be in
You
the.
look at this setting. Look at this setting. You're not trying to tell me they're trying to set each other up. Look at this.
Hmm.
No idea.
You're not
I
about to
can't just sit
tell
back
me
and
that
let
they're
your
trying
head
to set
die.
each other up. Look at this.
This is literal Palo talk.
It's like after when you're done, you're
I
like,
gotta get back.
now what? I don't know. Never really thought that far ahead.
Isn't pillow talk when it's
Huh.
not like post coin toss
Stars
or
are
anything, but
different.
isn't pillow talk when you just lie in bed with your significant other and you just talk?
you just are.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, oh, you smashed it, there, we're
I
here.
am gonna see you
Sometimes you just need that advice of that heart-to-heart with a significant other and be like, you know what? Today's been rough. What do you think we should do about it? I was like, no, what did you try and do?
Yeah. Atreus looked at Agrabota
Close
and
your
said,
eyes
"When will I
and
see
hold
you
that tight.
again?"
Pretty much.
You don't want to lose it. Home. Think of it. Repeat it.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I think he ends up going back too. This is a whole weird psychedelic, like weird feeling that I remember.
You know, to me, this is how it feels waking up.
This
Like-
made no sense though.
Like every time I wake up suddenly, I always feel like this. I always feel like I literally, like the world around me just, faded to black and then faded back to the real world. Like everything around me just went, and I just woke up.
He's back home.
He did say that he wants to go back home, so
He's home. Is there still like a hole in the roof though?
I think so.
No, he's looking for.
Other home. Other home. Other home.
He said other home. Other home.
Here's Johnny.
Good grief.
I still laugh with that. He's like, when Mimir was like, so, little brother, can we talk real quick about, the mouthful you had on the train? And Atreus is like, it's just a word. And
Who's Amber Alert's that?
Oh, my bad. It's this weird thing that the government said that's going to happen for like 10 seconds.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it's going to
we-
happen to everyone's phone.
yeah, we have that as well, to be honest.
They said it's for everyone's safety, and I guess that was it, and that was a very short 10 seconds. Because that was supposed to be 10 seconds, and that did not feel like 10 seconds. Anyways, continue.
Hello. Well,
Over three!
well, that's 7.
Yup.
gotta get back to Sindri's and figure out how to save Father. And I
Well,
gotta
this
keep
is gonna be
Ironwood
fun.
and Angroboda a secret somehow. What
I
did
mean,
I get myself into?
Well, all things considered, you could always, maybe not tell him anything. I mean, it's not like...
Because we know how well that went.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, keeping secrets is not exactly the best. Hello.
I
Oh
wanted to
shit!
We talking, huh? You talk about keeping secrets, huh? Father came home and said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that has to be the biggest oh fuck moment. The man opened the portal. He's like, okay, I need to get back home. I need to get back home as fast as possible and everything. Curtis just walks up to him. He's like, hello.
What are you doing?
2 days.
Why are you
Do
back
not
home?
lie to me again.
2 days?
Why did you come here? Alone? Do you seek death?
no more than you.
Then why? Why?
Death can have me
What is it you
when
want?
it
Tell me.
earns me.
I have tried to walk this path with you. We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow.
Here it is.
Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
Says
Sure
you.
about that?
What do you know?
I can't.
I would
talk
not
about
want to
it.
whoop him from this
But I
man.
just
I'm gonna say
need
that
to be
right
safe.
now.
You kept secrets, but I trust you.
That is not the same.
He's the type of guy that goes like this. I don't care
Things?
that you're
Well,
another
there
kid's
are things you
parent.
had good
I'm still
reasons,
gonna
so
whoop
do
you
I.
because of what
Why
you
can't
stupid
you
things you be doing.
Later.
It's like when you go to an auntie and uncle's house, right? And then they say like they give you the warnings like just because you're like my brother's kid doesn't mean I'm going to not whoop you. I have full permission to do it. I'm like, jeez. Oh no.
Rage, rage. Better get out of my face. Something nobody is saying. See, I'm swinging.
He's singing that song now.
That guy dodged both. I didn't know I can do that. I did not know I can do that.
What, that you could just
Hello.
grab him with
Oh
both and go.
shit!
Oh.
Not sure this is a balcony we've met, lad.
How do you know?
She's trying to kill us.
Looks like the bastard's finally done it.
He don't want to fight you.
Yup.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the third weapon I mentioned. Well, I was about to say.
Well, I've been spoiled. Too late now. This is just unfair. You better move out the way. She's about to hammer down you. Yep.
I don't know why this move in particular is busted. I don't know why.
We freed your sister.
Wait, is this
It's really
Freya?
weird. When you... I don't know, you tell me.
I think it's Freya.
I obviously know who it is, but do you know who it is?
She's not messing about, is she?
No, she's not. She really isn't.
She means business.
Focus on the enemy, not me.
Yes, sir.
This is just disrespect. You could be punching her as well. While that happens as well.
Poison! Don't touch it!
Please stop.
Now go punch her. I never thought I would say that sentence out
We can free you.
I think she's free enough, lad.
loud. Turning up. Move out the way. Or block it. Either way works.
Called it.
Every agony. Every violation imaginable.
I have a tiny feeling she's upset.
Oh, what gave you that idea? We didn't just kill her son or anything. Oh.
Trash! You do not want this! Call your mind! Control it!
I will not lie, every time I look at that I just think of the 3 bears from Prison Break.
She was our friend.
You can tell how broken she is. Look at her mascara and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that everyone in this game is broken. Everyone is going through a redemption arc.
The judgment is collected.
And that's why we have the fur coat.
I don't think the fur coat mattered here.
Maybe. For the moment,
That's a huge maybe.
you're of more use to me. Alive.
This home.
Oh, really?
You will tell the truth when I return. I will
Ooh.
support.
We'll take
Oh, and the brothers are here too.
Oh, Your Majesty. A pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, she looked at them like... she looked at Sindri like... Spare me your...
Spare me your... What was the word for it? I don't even know the word for it right now.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Do not let him out of your sight.
You heard him, Sunshine. Come on, get a move on.
Yo, an ass whooping is imminent.
I see one coming up, and it seems to be non-avoidable.
What is it you want?
A redemption
I refuse to
arc.
remain bound to this realm.
She wants a redemption arc.
We travel to Vanaheim.
Well,
Okay.
guess it's just us then.
She looked at this man like, why?
Why?
One gateway to Vanaheim, coming right up.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I need to go check on some of this.
Who's very or valid?
Still
Fury or
somehow
valid?
will travel.
Yeah, hang on
You
a
guys
second.
continue.
I,
This is
Protecting
just-
ward that'll keep me from
Hang
being
on,
You guys
Steph.
pulled
continue.
up
There's
the
a
realm.
weird banging.
It should hold until I
We'll
find
find out
it.
what that is.
And what is that?
The source of the magic that binds me to Midgard. We're going to find it and destroy it.
okay.
I will help you. But it will not change what I have done.
I know. That's why I still might kill you when this is over.
Acceptable. The man's like, yo, okay, let me save here.